different. You know, use your common sense, use your instincts, because a lot of us have been here for a long time, or we've done things like this before we were here. And that instinct's pretty fucking well ingrained, honestly. So trust your instincts. Don't let yourself get bungled up. Good afternoon, Captain.
Hello, do you have any spots that you need filled?
Not currently, but if you'd like to, we're not going to turn away anybody.
Alright.
Sir?
What loadout do you want me to get?
Sir, go ahead and get a rifleman loadout with no AT, please. Alpha, I'm gonna let you run with the captain today.
Cool.
He's negative. He's just filling in.
If we get one more,
He's
I could.
awesome though. I actually really like running with him. Like,
What? No, I'm my favorite. Jesus.
I didn't say he was my favorite.
I can hear you!
I said I really liked it.
Like he hears us.
He's alive. Talked to him yesterday.
Yeah, me too.
Rifleman.
Yeah, he's busy as fuck. Like, he's busy as fuck. That is a motivated guy. He does recruit instruction,
do I have a... Shit.
and air assault now? So he's very, very busy. Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
So
What else? Radio. Do I have a radio?
The other formation. Let the captain get kind of caught up to us here. Stand up if you have done air assault school. Alright.
I was supposed to say 506 at the beginning.
I think you can still do it. I think you can still do it if you're in reserves. I'm not really certain. I highly recommend it. It's actually pretty fun. And the more of us that have our qualifications in the unit, the more likely we are to do some fucking awesome shit.
Thanks, Papa Foxtrot.
Wait, what about the birds?
It's happening. Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, do that.
What squad is this? 1-3, so that's...
Captain Drumheller, you'll be running with Alpha Fire Team tonight.
Okay. Is that the one Sergeant Heckman's in? If it is, can I be in the other one?
Yeah, it's the other one.
Sergeant Heckman is in Bravo.
The rift begins.
Dun dun dun.
He had requested.
So we were actually just about. All right, everybody here. We're just about to go over a couple more formations, just to get a good idea of what they are supposed to look like, get the spacing and stuff kind of squared away. So, Specialist Agrera, go ahead and get the squad. Oh, copy that.
Copy.
Go ahead and get the squad set up, facing northwest in a squad line.
Guys, got a squad line facing northwest. Alpha on right, Bravo on left. Alpha right, Bravo left.
I recommend we keep the AR on the left of our wedge.
Okay, that's what we're here to fix. Basically,
We're on left. Stand by. I'll be with you guys. I heard
so
right.
You just get yourself in a fire team wedge on the left side, left flank of the squad. You want to have most of your firepower, like your, say for example, your rifleman and your grenadier on your left side, since you're on the left, and you want to have your ARs ideally in the center. So, in this case, that'd be on your right. Yeah. So you want to have.
Yeah, copy. It's we're on the right. It's Price.
Yeah. Okay, so whichever is outside, that's where you want to have your strong side, quote unquote. That's generally going to be your grenadier or your rifleman. Your weak side, which generally is going to be your auto rifleman, but that works out however it works out. That's up to your fire team. Is going to be in the center. So if you work it out that way, and both auto riflemen are in the center, that means they can put out all kinds of fucking heat online, while your grenadier and your riflemen are ready to handle the flanks and their sectors. So let's.
This is a what?
Yes. I mean, you are more or less where you need to be, wherever you feel like you need to be, but conventionally, yes. Yeah, there are a lot of answers like that in this. There's a conventional and there's the whatever works answer. Yep.
You guys need to spread out a little bit though.
Yep.
Alpha, where
Let's
are
see
you?
if we can move northeast a little bit and spread out from Bravo. I will put myself next to the AR on his right side.
This is a squad right?
And I'll leave it to your discretion how much to spread out.
It's a squad line.
Line, squad line.
Yes. Yeah, so this is what a squad line.
Are you to the right of the AR?
Affirmative.
4. Ooh.
Alright, he should bend inwards, or we should move forward to make this perfect.
Bravo.
You want to move northwest?
Look at Bravo's formation, we should make it like this wedge, like we are.
Stand by.
There it is.
There we go.
So, this
In
is
other
not
words,
going...
amongst yourselves, reduce the space.
Yeah, your teams actually look good on our spacing now.
Okay, now you go.
I will pass feedback down from 113. He's just moving individual guys around.
Yeah, I hear him.
Outstanding.
But I'm OCD as fuck. Alright. Alright, 1-3. This looks pretty solid now. The idea behind this, go ahead and pass down, this is not to be used in traveling. This is when we're actually...
traveling. This is
when we've been in contact.
when we've been in contact.
Or we're expecting to be in contact very soon.
Or expecting to be in contact very soon.
So to pass down from McConnell,
So this is
ideally
how
we'll have
yourself.
this formation
Obviously, your team leaders need to talk
if
to
we
one
are in
another
contact
and
or
make
if we
sure
expect to be in
everything
contact soon,
is
not when we're
properly
traveling.
set up.
Talk to one each other and make sure it's all set up while you're moving.
And it's the team leader's responsibility.
Make
I
sure
will
to keep
obviously
their
me to
spacing
make sure
solid.
that the spacing and the
They're not
coverage is
close
good.
together or too far apart and can support one another well.
Make sure you get support each fire team.
Alright, have everybody stand up. Take a look around at the spacing. Take a look around
Okay,
at how
so
everything looks.
now we can take a look at the Android and the spacing between each of us. And then we can use this as the standard for the squad line.
Yes. Alright, have them rally up on myself.
Okay, rally up on O'Connell.
Sergeant O'Connell again, please.
Alright, so as was passed down to you, this is a squad line. I honestly feel like this formation gets underused, especially by people who are newer to leadership, things like that. I myself have fucked up on it in the past. It's not a mistake I will make again. When we're pushing online, like I had passed down to squad leader and your team leaders, this is used for when we've been in contact or we're expecting to be in contact. As you may have noticed, I instructed for the ARs to be towards the center. The reason for that is they provide a fucking lot of firepower. They are good shit. So you keep those ARs towards the center, they're ready to face the front, suppress whatever the fuck you guys run into, while the other members of the fire teams can watch the flanks and adjust themselves accordingly as the situation requires. Now, normally this is going to be, these formations in general are going to be while moving or maneuvering. The line itself is especially useful in maneuvering. Can anybody tell me what maneuvering is specifically? Private Mac. Knock her out.
Maneuvering is once you've taken contact and you're maneuvering on the enemy. Moving is before you've taken contact and you're just crossing ground.
That is correct. So yeah, maneuvering is when you're getting around the enemy, you're going to kill the enemy, you're already engaged, or you're in the process of engaging the enemy. Moving is just A to B. Moving is like what we do when we hit the LZ and we go to RP1 or RP2. Everybody clear on that?
Affirm.
Affirm.
Hooah. All right. Moving on from... Specialist Price, you've got a comment and a
Can I
question.
talk to you off the side for a second?
Thank you, Sergeant. Yes. First of all, I love that you addressed the ARs in the front, and yeah, that's very nice and ideal. I want to point out that the formation that we just saw is something that...
Alright, I'm on Whisper. I don't love the idea of... That's one of those things where it's like... the difference between moving and maneuvering like that. Is that something we teach in the unit? Or is that one of the Havoc 1-isms that we've been having issues with recently?
I wasn't really paying that much attention to it.
Before we get to your question, I absolutely agree.
Well, they were making a clear distinction between the term move and maneuver. So that's sort of like, decisively engaged.
Well, I mean, if you want to stop it.
Well, I pulled you over here because I want to know what you think.
I don't see, tactically speaking, when the difference would occur. Like decisively engaged, that's something that we know, that's like a code. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this isn't code. If you tell somebody to maneuver versus movement, I don't think they're going to get confused. Either you're engaged or you're not. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. The distinction makes sense to me, but if you tell somebody to move versus maneuver, it's still the same thing. I don't think they're going to freeze and not know what the hell you're talking about. You know what I mean?
Before we had GPS devices.
And we're also going to check that for those of you who want that.
Yeah, for people who like to use it, we do have that. Okay, you had a question?
Yes, my question was, because I've overheard this a lot of times, is there or isn't there anything such as a squad wedge? And if there is, how the hell does that look like?
I don't feel like there is. Captain or Sergeant Heckman, would you mind to shed some light on whether or not that exists? Whether or not the squad wedge exists, because I honestly am not 100% certain.
Yeah.
Squad wedge would be the left team on a left echelon, the right team on a right echelon. It's almost the exact same thing as you were just doing with the two separate wedges, but the two team leaders will be up in the front.
Okay. Thank you, Captain. So it does exist. I haven't really seen it used a whole lot, but that's another thing for you guys' arsenal. If you feel like a squad wedge works better, make that call amongst yourselves. Anything else?
So what was the difference? Sorry, I may have misunderstood that. The difference between that and a line.
Okay, so the difference between that and a line is that the squads are in echelons. Echelons are basically one side of a wedge. So, Bravo,
yeah, I understand.
Oh, okay, you got it. So yeah, basically, your right team is going to be in an echelon right, your left team is going to be echelon left. And like he said, team leaders are going to be sort of center front. All
right, thank you.
Yep. Anybody else have questions, comments, concerns on that?
No.
Negative.
Negative, sir.
Oh. Right. Oh, there's another comment from Specialist Agrera. Go ahead.
Thank you, Sergeant. Wait, is that like an arrow, what you're saying?
It would basically be like a large wedge, a 10-man wedge.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else?
Negative, Sergeant.
Alrighty. We've got one more sort of major formation we use, and I believe that'll take care of it. So let's go ahead, go on a little field trip here. I know it's a long fucking way to go, but we're gonna hop on this road real fast.
Move towards the road, yes.
Copy.
Go ahead and set yourselves up in a. Go ahead and set yourself up on the road like you're traveling on it. Traveling northeast.
Alpha, take right. Staggered column on the road facing northeast. Let's get some fat spacing. Yeah, on the right.
Crescenti's gonna have to move up then.
Alpha, you gotta move it up a little bit.
What the fuck?
Move up.
Yeah, you just get in our formation.
Make sure you guys line up with each other.
Get a nice staggered line going. So every man between 2 men of the other fire team. And let's, I'm gonna start moving up to the northeast. Let's spread it out a bit more.
Roger.
I'm holding at the metal fence. I'll let you guys adjust.
That's good.
Little bit more spacing.
Okay, a little bit
You're,
more.
I'm pushing up farther past the metal fence. I'll let you guys move up. We're not quite at the standard yet.
Everything pretty well spread out.
Bravo, you got a guy back here.
Understood. Mulis is moving back. But now we're moving forward, so I don't want to do all this stuff.
Where does actual have to be in this formation?
Unknown. I suppose I'll see.
Around myself. Doctrine-wise, I believe his spot's kind of in between the 2 fire teams.
From who? I'm sorry, you're gonna have to draw this out
get
because
one
I've
over.
got 10 meters in front and behind.
Not in the road necessarily, but you know, kind of towards the center is where he generally would be.
Okay.
But I like to run around a lot.
Hey Doc, we're gonna run up here.
Understood.
Or wait, fire teams are. Yep.
God, Melius, you big dummy.
No, your spacing is good. I think you're good.
This feels pretty good to me. Gonna get some quick commentary on it soon. This was pretty self-evident what it's used for. It's used for moving around the road.
I presume you guys can hear O'Connell because I cannot. I will not relay anything. Very good.
One thing that's pretty important, go ahead and pass this along, is that your teams should be looking across the road, essentially. Wait, disregard, that's in mount.
You hear him on the radio, right?
I hear him over
Get him to
voice
stand
now.
up, have a look around real quick.
Stand up, look around.
Okay, this is the standard. Check the android and obviously look around.
No, hold that.
Don't form up on me just yet.
Hold.
This one is a bit dynamic. In open territory, when you're moving along a highway, something like that, your teams are going to watch their sectors as they normally would. The one on the right side is going to watch out to the right. The one on the left is going to watch out more to the left. In urban terrain,
make sure when we're
that
running,
changes.
You guys are watching your sectors left and right in the open, but when we get to urban terrain, it changes.
When it gets into urban terrain, generally what you're going to do, especially if you're moving along roads that have buildings on them, is your fire teams are going to watch across one another. So your right team is going to be watching more the left side of the road,
In urban terrain, the
and
guys
the
will be
left will be watching the
across
right.
each other's sectors. So left, right, right, left.
All right. Stand by 1 second.
Stand by.
Captain, do you have any critiques for the staggered column we've got here?
If you want to bring them back in, if you're done.
Okay, copy that, sir. Go ahead and rally up on myself and the captain.
Rally up on Sergeant O'Connell and the captain.
Thanks, Nick. All right. First of all, I want to say, like, I'm loving the fucking questions you guys are sending out after each one of these little things, clarifications, and just learning in general. As for the staggered column in general, the way you guys were doing it is the way I prefer it. One team on one side, one team on the other. A lot of squad leaders or even platoon HQs try to get one team in front and one team in back, and that a lot of times leads to more confusion than needed. One team on the left watching. One team on the left watching the left, one team on the right watching the right. Unless, like the sergeant said, you're moving up the street in an urban environment, then you should already know what the sectors are. Point man is watching front. Second man's watching out at an angle to the left. If you're on the right side, like he said, you're watching your cross sections and then adjusting as needed when you cross danger areas. But yeah, you were doing the stagger column that I prefer, which is one team on each side.
Excellent. Thank you, sir. Is there anything else?
Nope.
Copy that. Thank you, sir. All right. Do we have any more comments, questions, concerns regarding the staggered column?
Negative, Sergeant. Negative, Sergeant.
Negative.
Negative.
Sergeant Heckman, you have a comment?
Or not on yelling.
Yeah, big boy foot.
If we are maneuvering, if we are in contact, do not use the staggered column along a road, or EXO will murder all of you. That is a huge bugaboo for him. Apparently, staggered column, snuck in the night and twiddled at him. I don't know, but yeah, don't do it. Figure out another way to maneuver. Okay, so just remember that if we're actually in contact, and engaging enemies, or they're engaging us, don't move down a road in this formation. Okay, that's all I got.
Thank you, Sergeant Heckman.
That especially applies to the platoon and the task force as a whole. I know that's one of the big pet peeves is if you're in contact and you're probably moving to another point of contact, there's no reason to line back up in a staggered column with the whole freaking platoon. Like, you need to maneuver as if you're, moving from contact to contact.
Absolutely. Thank you, Captain. He's right. Things like that, constantly readjusting when you don't need to between contacts, for example, is just going to bungle shit up. It's going to make people go, wait, are we supposed to be in this formation, that formation? What? No, if you're moving from contact to contact, move as if you're getting ready to fucking kill something. Any other comments, questions, concerns?
Negative, Sergeant.
Sergeant.
Alrighty. Excellent. That's pretty much it. Does anybody have any other formations, movements, that sort of thing that they feel uncertain on that maybe we could go over real quick?
Negative, Sergeant.
Okay, perfect.
Sergeant.
Oh, sorry, no howling.
Just real quick, one of the things that I always get confused on is the difference between strong right and heavy right, and strong left, heavy left, on a team level.
Yeah, that got cleared up a little while ago, and my understanding is your strong right is the one with 2 guys on it, or the strong side is the one with 2 guys on it, The weak side is the one with one guy on it, in relation to whoever the guy on the point of the wedge is. So generally, and that's something we did when we were out there in the field a second ago doing the squad line. Excuse me, squad. Yeah, squad line. My bad. When we were doing the squad line, I wanted the ARs on the weak side. And I feel like the purpose is self-evident there, but let's go ahead and talk about it real quick. Basically, you put your AR
Wait, what?
there.
Did you say AR on the weak side?
Yes, sir.
No. AR on the strong side. Strong side is your AR and one other guy. It doesn't matter if it's the rifleman or the team leader or the grenadier, but strong side is AR and one other person.
Okay, copy that, sir.
So if that's what you've been taught, you need to adjust.
I will do so. Thank you, sir. Anybody else have any questions on the strong side, weak side?
Yeah, yes,
distinction?
Sergeant.
Specialist Price, go ahead.
Yes, all due respect, Captain. I believe I brought this up in one of our debriefs a while ago, and I mentioned it was per SOP that ideally the AR is on the weak side, and I believe you also noticed it was so. I did not check to see if the SOP changed, but did it change?
What SOP? Where's this SOP? Is that official unit SOP? Is that in the OSA document? Where's it
somewhere in the, yeah, I believe in the OSA document. It's somewhere around there. I will go and check, but I perfectly recall that it is not a mandatory stipulation. It's just that's the way it's presented.
Like strong side is the side you want the AR on to lay down the largest amount of fire to suppress and and get out your violence of action. So wherever it says that, link it to me after we're done, and I'll get it changed.
Roger.
Thank you, sir. All right, and thank you, Price, for bringing that up. Yeah, the SOP. I mean, that's what we teach from a lot, and having that squared away would be fucking amazing. But at the end of the day, a quick reminder, and not to stroke his ego or anything, but I generally default to the guy with brass, and that would be the captain when it comes to SOP. But good shit bringing that SOP discrepancy up. Anyhow, do we have anything else we want to clear up while we're here?
Thank you, Sergeant.
Negative, sir.
Negative, Sergeant.
All right. Good shit. All right, so go ahead, take like a minute to do a little bio break, get some water real fast. We're about to go out on the live fire portion of this.
Mic is off comms.
Right.
One mic.
I need to rip through a cigarette. I'll be right back.
Meals is the same. I'll be back.
All right. Just stand up. Stand up when you're here. Yes, go ahead. Absolutely.
Who's leaving us?
That's going to be Specialist Clark. Captain Drumheller, if you're there, Specialist Clark's going to have to step away. If you would be so kind as to hop into the AR slot for Alpha.
Fucking Clark.
Clark? What? Wiley Clark?
Mm-hmm. Typical. Everybody look at Specialist Clark. Look at him real good.
What do you say, Boo? No, you want to go in the corner and let me serenade you so it passes.
Christ, I hate these fucking miscolored.
Alright,
Pouches, bags,
We're
nut
missing
sacks, whatever the fuck you want to call them.
2.
Was that the same team?
Yes, same team.
I missed back for 2.
Nice.
I made it on that.
Oh boy. Of the platoon stuff? Nice.
So beautiful.
You keep doing shit like that, I'll actually start thinking
1-3,
you're
you back on
competent.
comps.
Jeez. Careful.
Yeah.
Careful there.
Sorry that.
Yeah.
Can you say that again, please?
Hold on, let me fuck it up. Let me make it purple and yellow and colors.
Remember just to say again. Break. Let me know when all your guys are back on comms. Have them line up at the flag where the arsenal is.
Hey guys, when you're back, line up at the flag with the arsenal.
If you're back,
Check net.
No, I said that on one.
Price has 2 belts for you.
It's all good. It's a whole new world. Don't understand.
Thanks.
You guys line up at the full when you're back.
Radio check 112.1.
Appreciate it.
I guess.
We are on 113.1.
Radio check 113.1.
5 FM.
Roger, out.
What's going on?
Damn, you guys took my spot.
Who knows?
I wanted to put you together with the captain here.
Weird.
Captain, just so you know, Clark was the 2 IC, so I guess that falls to you now.
Great.
Womp womp.
Unlike most people, for whatever reason, I actually enjoy leading, so.
That's probably a good thing, Captain, all things considered.
The captain enjoys leading? No way.
Wow, really?
I hate it.
Oh, I have fun with it.
I
Not gonna lie.
typically dislike things I'm not good at though, so.
Aw, but you're great.
You son of a bitch.
Who's the team leader and who's my battle buddy?
The team leader is Huang. He will be with us soon.
Okay, I'm gonna
Try to nail
As
that death
for
stick.
battle buddies, whoever you want.
Okay, where is he?
He's
You're
He's at his
in charge.
original
You can
position.
assign them.
He's back where we just were, I think, because he's adjusting a death stick, as it were.
Okay. All right, Segura. I'm gonna kind of walk you through a couple of things real quick. If you'll join me.
okay. Affirm Sergeant.
Wait, we have 2 privates leading the teams and a specialist leading the squad?
Hell yeah.
It's opposite day, sir.
We're all gonna die.
No. Have you seen?
Anything changing?
Oh, that's awesome.
All of us.
Look,
Sergeant O'Halloran.
look how handsome he is.
Aw.
Yeah,
Mine is bigger than yours.
that's probably true. I will
He did,
definitely
Sergeant
defer to
Heckman.
you
At
in all
the
things.
end of this month, I'm going to be leaving
size
for roughly
related.
5 weeks.
However,
you-
if you miss,
Yeah,
I will never let you forget.
Yes, I'm doing
true, but
mountain
in all
expedition
things
in the
considered, you could put yours inside of mine, and I could shoot it out so that would double the range, and yours would shoot when mine
See,
would run out of
that
range.
that is a sexual harassment claim right there.
Wait, what?
What's that?
Whoa,
I ain't putting
what?
mine
You
inside
didn't
yours
record, you
anytime
didn't,
soon.
you got no proof.
So we're gonna get there and
Watch
then
it.
hold our position and make sure nobody
Yeah, I
comes
can.
and
Yeah,
gets us back.
I can make the proof up. I have 2 officers at Hoodie. That's enough.
Melius, you got another one that missed your voice in my chat.
Sorry?
Another person in my chat, they said they missed your voice.
That's, I'm told to shut the fuck up, so this is nice to hear. This is really nice to hear, actually.
Oh, just please shut up.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted.
Why would you ever tell him to shut up? Voice is lovely.
See, when people tell you to shut up, they're just jealous. That's all it is. Because no one wants to hear their voice.
Is it going to be just going northeast along the road up to the town?
So, you guys like those big backpacks? Is there...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they kind of hurt my back sometimes. They're a little much to get around, but, you know, do what you gotta do, you know?
I don't think that backpack is still authorized, is it?
And what about
I believe you're the captain, Captain.
Didn't they change an SOP?
Is
Well,
there any boundary past left or
I'm
right?
pretty sure only weapons is allowed to carry the big backpacks now.
Should be.
You guys need to adjust your loadouts to either this backpack or the invisible pack or the small packs, the new assault packs. You don't need to do it now. But I mean, you've got time, so they should all be the same size now, carrying capacity wise.
Look at him strutting. Yeah.
Yes.
Bravo, I think.
No, go ahead. I'm ready.
So we have another AR now, or did someone swap out?
Is
Sorry.
Bravo there?
One more question. Can I have the team leaders when we're done before we deploy?
Yeah,
Looking up
hopefully,
backpack SOP.
Hopefully we'll be good to go, though. I want to go ahead and get this knocked out as quickly as possible.
Captain is now your
Yeah.
All right, boys. Go ahead and get your squad.
All right, guys, listen up.
All right.
Debrief.
No, just a regular brief. Debriefs after.
Oh, sorry, regular brief.
Yep, there you go. It's all good. It's his first time. He'll be fine. Hey, you got to start somewhere, so I'm going to throw you fuckers in the deep end today.
What about the rest of us?
The rest of you, try not to have an aneurysm. That's the advice I got for you, sir.
Filling in, guys. It's just drum once.
Oh.
At some arbitrary point, probably when the brief starts.
All right. Congratulations, you are now drum. The brief is starting. All right. So, if you look at your maps, down just south of Poliaco, at I think that's 110129. Let me know if you have trouble finding it.
Hey, for my zone.
Eyes.
Sorry.
Which point are you referring to?
Stand by.
The one at 110129.
There's huge red markers on the map.
That's my fault.
I don't think those are usually there.
I'm colorblind. I see 2 red markers, though.
They are really fucking red, I will admit. Okay, so they're at LZ1's where your insert's going to be. You're going to be moving northeast towards Katalaki. That's Objective Echo. The mission tonight for this is going to be to go in, secure the town, and hold it against enemy reinforcements. It shouldn't be too difficult for you guys. I mean, we're an aggressive fucking squad, and we do a pretty good job when we're told to cordon off an area. Keep an eye on Poliaco, of course, but to my knowledge, it is friendly. So, you know, your main focus is going to be more to your front. The enemies we're facing tonight are sort of a mixture of Russian-equipped guys and militia. Katalaki does have civilians in it. Not a whole lot, but be very careful. These guys are not, or the civilians are not armed. The guys that have moved into the area to fortify it and use it as their own kind of ammo dump / motor pool are pretty strict about that sort of thing. Anywho, do we have any questions, comments, concerns?
Sergeant, is the objective just to clear the town?
we're going to clear the town. We need to find their ammo dump / motor pool, and we're going to hold it against some reinforcements that'll probably be coming through the area.
Copy.
So the town itself shouldn't be too hard for you guys to clear, but they've got some snazzy equipment, and they've got friends on the way. So
Russians.
More just Eastern European nasties in general.
Price's nephews? Yes, so Romanians?
Especially Romanians. They're Chernorusian mercenaries. All right.
Hot mic 113.
So is there anything else to help you guys out with
Did I lose
before we
Carl?
go? Say again?
Off comms one mic. Just
Oh,
let
Christ.
dogs out. Clawing me to go up
Drum,
there.
did someone pass up to you that you will be 2IC?
Yes.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Did
Oh, wait,
anyone else
he's
in
not
Bravo
away.
know what the team assignments are?
Yeah, what are our body teams, by the way?
Oh,
You didn't
it was
decide it, to be frank, but I'll be your battle buddy, O'Halloran. Does that sound good?
me and Arch,
Oh, yes.
Price and Drum.
Cool. That sounds like a plan.
1-3, as soon as your
Did you copy that, Drum?
squad is ready to roll,
I mean, this is all filling.
follow the flag
Yeah,
behind
Make
me
sure I'm
to
normal or
FDX.
yelling once we get out there.
We lock and load?
Normal or yelling?
We lock and load?
Sorry,
Taking you around.
Copy. Did you copy the body teams?
Alright guys, lock it up, when you guys are ready, lock and load and go
Lock
into
and
the
load.
flagpole.
Am I? I don't know. I'm not.
Hey, Sabera.
Okay, that's
I'm COS.
Yeah.
Hey, firm?
Don't go through until
How do you want
jet skis
to,
back.
I'll just take it, I guess.
How do you want
So
to?
the operation
Actually,
is,
once jet ski's back, maybe we can talk about it. I know it would be more meaningful, but I would, curious how you want to move up to the town.
I said I'm back. Right for
Yeah,
time change.
I wanted to do that too, but he said we'd look at it when we get there.
1-3, make sure you guys
By
have
the way, would you be able
nods.
to put yourself on,
Make sure you have
normal
nods.
or yelling?
Roger. Oh, go ahead.
Hey, Bravo, can you clarify?
Can you hear me
what
now?
USC is and
No?
what teams are?
Alright.
That's me yelling, can you hear me?
Oh, let me turn you up.
Do you?
CLS
Oh,
again?
okay.
Oh no.
You just make it nighttime.
Again, double check, make sure you guys have their NVGs.
Do you
CLS, correct?
Hey guys, make sure you have your NVG.
do you want me to make on-the-spot corrections,
Alright, I
or
want...
you know, if their
Alright,
plan is
then.
not taking everything into consideration, do you want me to say
Okay, that's
at the time, or do you want me to hold it until
I
the
want
end?
Melius with...
Okay,
Arch is not on our
I
team,
kind of
that's
want to
why I was
let them
confused.
do
Okay.
their thing.
Ooh.
So if you want to go ahead and take
Bravo
notes
Alpha,
and
come over to
handle
me,
it
please.
afterwards, that'd be preferred,
Melius
sir.
with,
Rally on Square.
X-Man, Halloran with me.
Comment.
Disregard. It's just the team leads. Sorry, disregard.
I'll say
You were saying?
this particular training's pretty close to what we
Yeah, guys.
did last week.
Alright, we're gonna move
With
with
a couple
Alpha
added
on the left and
modifiers, so I
Bravo on
want
the
them to
right.
sort of carry on with what we
We're
noted
just gonna start
at
going
that
northeast
time.
straight to the objective.
Alright. Remember
Probably
that
move
the
more
laser
towards
pointer
the right,
above,
away
so
from
don't,
Polyako,
don't punish
just in
anyone
case
for
there
bad
is
lasers.
enemies there.
Copy that. I'm sure
We're
I'll find
supposed to be
something else
friendly,
to do
but
that for.
let's try to avoid it more to the right, okay?
Or excuse me,
We're almost
1-3
at
is the greatest
the
squad ever
beach
made.
along the way.
I will have
There should
nothing
be
to punish them
foliage
for.
along that area. There looks to be like a defilade around that area that we can go to.
Real fast,
Yeah,
you
there's
want to
some
avoid
rocks,
Polyoko?
Oh yeah.
Let's
go ahead.
say we stay to the far right of that side supply route, going straight to it. Because we
Okay.
can stay off the road, we can move through that farmland relatively hidden.
Hey, firm. Let's make that our boundary on the left side.
So yeah, don't cross that road on the left side, stay on the right side of it.
Exactly.
Okay,
Easy
and
peasy, lemon squeezy.
if we start getting chewed up in that field, what will be
But
your first
I must
course of
warn
action?
you guys, you
Square.
see this nice white area here, where all that
Thank you.
sand is?
1-3, you've got one mic.
Yep.
That's like a 200-foot drop-off. That is steep as hell.
Wait, it goes from 13 to 6. That's not 200 feet, buddy.
In some areas, like right here, I remember it being. I remember.
It can't. What? This is. Hey, just listen. There's a terrain. We got one mic. Lock it up. We're gonna go. The boundary is gonna be the left-hand side. Alpha's on the left. Bravo's on the right. If we get attacked, we're going to shift and move. So Bravo's on the right. If we're getting attacked from Polyalco, Bravo shift right, Alpha stay on the left, and so forth. If we're moving forward, you guys spread out. Got it?
All right, understood.
Great.
Okay, we're going to be moving on the left. We're going to advance straight from LZ1 up to Objective Echo, more or less along that ASR that faces northeast.
Roger.
Alright, lock and load, send them through.
All right, guys, lock and load, send it through, and check in when you get there.
Mike is in. Price has northwest.
I'm
Flying's
moving over
got direct
here
north.
southeast to the wall.
Copy. Call your sectors once you're set.
March northeast. I'm looking east northeast.
Copy. Flying's north.
Hey, firm, get ready to move out. We're going to start moving northwest in about... Yeah, we're moving northeast. The objective is northeast of us. Hey, firm.
Alpha, squad column, northeast. We're taking point.
Hey, firm, I'm moving out.
Copy, moving.
Wedge strong left.
All right, guys, let's move. Let's go.
Copy. Price is on the left now.
Oh, why am I in front? We got to shift more right.
Let's shift more to our right to the southeast so that we're on the ASR.
You want to be on the ASR?
Correction, on the right of the ASR. On the right of the ASR.
Roger.
Which side did you want strong?
Strong left.
Why are we moving so far to the southeast?
Stand by. Actual's readjusting his position. Stand by.
Copy, Alpha's gonna move ahead of you.
Roger. Move ahead of Alpha's position. You check correction reference microdagger.
We are
We've shifted slightly. Correction, actual's position.
Alpha's moving, time now.
Orient northeast.
Spread out. Remember how we were spread out.
And let's keep moving.
Keep moving, too.
There's a big ass tower on that hill.
What direction?
And straight to the northeast.
No eyes. Can you give me a bearing?
We have a vehicle southeast,
Way
vehicle southeast.
Past our
Copy,
AO.
copy,
Alpha's got eyes
copy
on
vehicle
the
southeast.
Hold.
Dropping down.
Civilian vehicle.
Confirm civilian. Alpha's holding.
Hold and let it pass. Alpha on the move, northeast.
Moving.
Alpha is moving. Time now. Be advised, we're not setting up a danger crossing on the SL. We're gonna just keep
Move it
moving.
back. Hey, firm, yeah, don't worry about the danger crossing.
We have another vehicle coming from the northwest on the...
Roger. Can you identify it?
Check net.
Roger. Can you identify it?
You're talking on team net.
Yes. Whoever called out the vehicle to the northwest, was that not on TeamNet?
I didn't hear anyone call out a vehicle on team net.
Copy.
it out too, then. Make sure you guys keep eyes on the left side for people that might be friendly or foe, because we got both types.
Alpha copies.
There's a roadblock up in front of us. On
Hold.
the road.
Yep. Roadblock up in front of us, northeast on the road.
Hold. Move up to the cover and hold.
Eyes on a
position.
bunker.
Move to cover and hold position. Send up the 3Ds.
Where is it? Where is it?
Infantry with a turreted bunker.
infantry with a
025, 200 meters.
200 meters.
Alright. Alright, Bravo, once you're set for cover, Alpha's gonna move up on the right, shift more right and move around it. Once you're set, Bravo, and you're covering Alpha, you got eyes on that squad, then we'll move around.
There's an armed truck pulling up to the roadblock.
Eyes on.
Copy, armed truck.
Alpha, you got eyes on the squad already, right?
It's pulling off to the side.
No, it's a UAZ.
Alpha, you got eyes on the guys, right?
This is Alpha. Roger.
Alright, copy. Hold cover and their position. Where was their direction and distance?
That's negative.
025, 250 meters.
Bravo, move up on the right, 025, 250 meters. That's your position.
Bravo's moving up on the right of us. We're to cover the roadblock.
Copy, I'll move to the road to see if I can get eyes on the UAZ.
Roger. Stay low.
There's no covered position to get eyes on the UAZ from over there.
That's true. I hope the brush would clear.
Bravo's got eyes on the UAZ bearing 280.
Copy
Roger.
that.
I don't see it.
Can you
It's good.
engage?
Then we can clear the ground patrols and they can take care of that.
You see the guy to the right of the stop sign?
I'm
Hey,
looking at the
sir.
guy with the big fucking gun.
Are you
I don't
guys
care
moving
about
up on the
anyone.
right? Because I don't see you guys moving. You guys got to be moving up on that roadblock, Bravo.
To the right of the stop sign.
Yeah, I don't need
You mean
eyes
to
on the
the right of
roadblock.
the
I need you to
barricade?
maneuver on the roadblock.
Yeah, there's
Move.
a bunch of guys.
Maneuver on, but yes.
Yeah, there's two more patrolling down on the road. They're
Maneuver
moving away.
around the right to the building.
Check that.
There's like 3 guys on the right side of the stop sign below a barricade, or behind a concrete barricade.
You're gonna sandbag.
Be advised, Alpha.
I'm not a gun.
Bravo's going to move up, and then
Bravo,
when they
let us
call
know when
set,
you're
we're all
set.
going to engage.
Roger. Taking out that machine gunner in the bunker first.
Who else do we have in a static position there?
Eyes on our rear screen.
Alpha, once we start
Only the
engaging,
big gun I saw was on
and
the
we
truck.
drop the first set of guys, I want you to move
Copy.
on it. A firm, get position so we can actually we need to move up.
Actual, this is Alpha. Interrogative.
Hold Bravo. Go ahead, Alpha.
Confirm you want us to move on the roadblock as soon as we've engaged.
As soon as they drop the first set of guys, I want you guys to move on the roadblock.
Alpha copies. Once we've dropped these guys at the roadblock, we're to move up and secure it.
Check net.
Copy.
Bravo, you ready?
On point 1, once we've engaged these guys, we're to move up and clear the roadblock. Light them up now.
Bravo, you covering our... Copy, we're moving now.
Alpha, move up. Wedge formation. Strong left. Northeast. Oh, if you still got eyes on guys on the roadblock, light them up and call them up.
There's guys on the road on the other side of the roadblock.
Yeah, we should be able to move now.
Alpha, just move forward. You got to cover up to this block wall. I'm almost here. You guys should be on top.
your set at the rock wall.
Is that Roger?
You
Is
need
that
to quit
UAZ
shooting at the
down?
roadblock. We're pushing up on it.
Bravo, you guys, eyes.
You lift fire on the roadblock, and also can you, correction, I will call when we're set.
Is the UAZ down?
Hey guys,
Copy.
let's move up on
Alpha
the
is
squad
set.
line. Let's move up on the squad line. Alpha on left, Bravo on right.
Alpha's got infantry, far side of the roadblock, 1 infantry.
Moving out to your left.
Just saw one guy on the road, 020. He's down.
Copy.
Right, get up on a squad line. Bravo is right, we are left. We'll start moving up.
Say move up, time or engage first.
I want you guys, I want Bravo and Alpha to move up.
Alpha's moving.
Okay, let's start moving up.
Roger. Interrogative. Did Bravo take care of that UAZ?
Negative, they did not.
Well, keep your eyes on the left.
I got a big Oscar
Roger.
Mike 052 moving southeast.
Copy. Any
Is it,
investigation?
It was a big truck, I'm not sure if it was enemy.
Copy. Drum, where did you see that UAZ
Move past the
park?
roadblock.
What?
Did the UAZ move behind that warehouse to our left?
It went somewhere off to the left.
Copy.
Let's move up to the first wall, northeast.
When we get to that rock, that wall, I need you to shift right. Yeah, stay on the right side of the town.
Be advised, the squad is going to maneuver off to the right and hit the town from the east. So once we get to this wall, get set, and I'll let you know when the next movement order comes.
Come on, guys, move up.
Looks good. Ayo Sagrera.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we're hitting the town from the east. We're gonna go around on the right.
Yeah, I want you guys to go
Okay,
around
cool.
on the right.
The guys I was shooting at
wanna
were
stay first?
northeast, like
Bravo's already on the right of
2 yards
us. Go,
over,
let Bravo go. Bravo, keep
pushing
moving around that
east
wall to the right.
before we started pushing up
Start
here.
moving around.
Copy,
Roger.
Drum and Price, you can hold that corner. Bravo's going to start moving right around this compound. We're to cover. I'm going to move to their position. Oh, stand
Can't
by.
see shit around this corner. There's a fucking
Roger.
bush right here.
Let's clear this compound. I've got a breach point on the right side, Drum.
Vehicle coming up southeast, vehicle.
Prep AT, southeast.
Copy, prep.
Shit!
EDRM, southeast close.
Shoot it! Shoot it!
No, I can't
Fuck.
shoot.
Get on the cover. Get in the fucking compound. Get on the cover.
Stacy, just that mic down.
Get over the wall.
Getting over the wall.
Mike down's on my position.
Drag him in. Motherfuckers, turret's active.
Is that thing still up?
Yeah, turret's still up.
Does anyone have AT still?
It just dismounted.
Alright.
Copy.
Also, the gun
Left
truck
to right.
that had pushed, or at least a gun truck off to the west, I just dropped the gunner on.
No, that must have been it.
Nice.
I think that might have been what was shooting.
Actual, this is Alpha. We took out a gun truck
It
and
looks like
the
there's another
BDRM is
roadblock
disabled.
out there straight west.
Clear this two-story building to the east. Myself and Arch will take it. I'll let you and Correction, Price and Drum take security.
I'm gonna keep watching out there where that roadblock and
Ready?
EDRM just went.
Copy.
On you. Going right clear.
Hold the stairs. I
I think there's more guys at that roadblock that we can't see.
I just shot an asshole in the front yard. Oh, 2 more. They're coming in front.
I'm taking this room to my right.
How close are they?
They're outside the fence.
Copy.
Actual, this is Alpha. We have contact northeast on the other side of the wall.
Contact down 013 opposite side of the road.
This is Alpha. Stand by.
Possible
Another
ears on the
vehicle.
big
Copy.
Opening this door.
Copy. Did you turn on your laser?
quite far out in the field.
Alright, the left is... Oh, it's clear in here. I'm just getting eyes out.
Alpha, we've been tasked with putting debt on the BRDM. So, Price and Drum, what's your situation?
We can hold here while you go with Arch.
Copy. Can you cover us as we move?
Yeah.
Tags on the
Is
building.
that, a,
Roger.
is that a BMP? Like, that sounds like a big vehicle.
Everything that the Russians make sound like a big thing.
That sounds tracked, and we just shot our AT-4.
Alright, Bravo.
Yeah, Bravo
while
should
Alpha
grab their
is
AT.
destroying the vehicle. Set security, make sure.
Where's that light coming from?
Alpha, do you copy?
Say again.
Bravo should prep AT. There's something big coming from the north.
And we need to be looking.
Yeah,
also
copy
for
that.
the
Prepping
ammo,
AT time now. Hold at your position.
And, vehicle.
That,
Vehicle by the BRDM that we took out.
that M72 is not gonna cut it.
Gun truck by the
I'm moving back to that
BRDM.
hole we were at before.
Copy, I'm holding this garage.
Is it armored?
Alpha's down 2IC, step up. It's a gun truck engaging me to the
didn't
U90.
I'm back up. It's 50 meters.
Alright, engage.
This is what the fuck? This is
Bravo.
this is Alpha. Our team lead is down. The vehicle that the smoke is coming from to the west hit him. Just southwest of the two-story over here.
Alpha 2IC, be advised. I'm back up.
We should get inside. It's on our flank, it's to our northwest
Request
now.
that we abandon the BRDM and move to Bravo. We're in the open here.
There was a guy just moving right there.
It is
Copy.
disabled,
Laser.
but not destroyed. Shit, he's right there in the smoke. He's down, he's down. Right, I'm gonna ask the IC if we're
Like,
really...
that sounds like a
contact
BMP.
west, close, infantry. 100 meters in the field. He's just moved behind a fence.
I'm
He's
getting up
the
on the
left side of
second
that
story of
fence.
this building, see if there's a...
Alright.
Actual, this is Alpha. We have infantry to our west, just beyond the vehicle, and it is in the open.
Fucking
I
two
want to
windows
confirm
looking in
you
that
want us
direction
to
are boarded
detonate
up.
at this time, as opposed to...
There's a scaffolding on the eastern side of the building. You can get to the roof.
Roger that. I'll keep a mark on it.
Let's keep moving. Bravo's on the right, so you get the next compound on the.
Okay, we're to abandon this BDRM and move up to Bravo.
Copy.
Keep
That
mispronouncing that.
The track vehicle should be right to our northwest behind this house.
Say again, Price.
Vehicles to our northwest, right behind this house.
Contact to the northwest, you say?
The tracked vehicle.
Copy.
You just...
BMD northwest.
No go.
No shit.
Do we not have AT?
No. Did any of those guys at the roadblock have AT?
This is Alpha. We have no AT. Bravo, this is Alpha. Do you have AT?
I'm asking them now.
Yeah, they all got.
Oh well, I'm asking Bravo, I should say.
They had, I saw.
I got AT in the street.
Oh, I can. You're right.
If you can get it safely, I can cover you, but I'm not sure about that.
Got it.
Nice.
This is Alpha. We've picked up RPG. We're going to see if we can fish out that vehicle.
Arch, you're going too far.
Where'd it go, man?
I got a rear shot. I'm gonna take it.
Holy shit.
Drone, Price, cover me.
Right, back up, back up. Back up, go
Coming
inside,
back.
jump the hill.
Get over
jump
that
the
fucking
fence.
wall.
There we go. I'll have to go to him.
Contact down.
He's alone.
I'm good. I'm gonna find my way back.
You got him? Roger.
Yeah, I got high up.
You disabled
The
him?
thing is looking. No, it is not disabled. It is
It's-
still
it's-
looking over here.
I
It's
see it in
looking-
the smoke.
Guys, get off the fucking road. The BMP's looking straight up the road.
Yeah, this is
Get off the road. Get off the fucking road. Get off the road.
I don't think the thing has night vision though.
You're right, Arch.
Hey, firm. Yeah.
It's west behind, like almost straight west behind the buildings.
Copy that.
Did you see any more AT?
Did they already use their M72?
Ask him.
Is that enemy fire behind us?
To the north, yes.
There's nobody
Sounds
else.
like it, yeah.
Come with me, Price. There's a guy right here.
Roger.
I'm up.
Playing stick with me.
There's guys on the end of the road.
Copy.
There's a guy on the other side of this fence somewhere. I'm gonna push around it.
Copy.
There's guys at the end of the road as well.
Alright, I got your road.
I'm back up.
God, he was in.
You wanna open?
All right, I'm opening. Yeah.
We got vehicles to the north we need to take care of. We need to push north.
I'll go left. Moving.
I don't see a body in here. There was definitely a shooter in here, so.
Let's check.
Drum and Price, can you move to our position? We've got infantry contact to
On the
our
street,
north.
on the street.
Some shots right side, right side.
Yeah, that's where all these guys were up the street.
Try interaction.
Is this you guys?
Okay, we just got the wall there.
Negative, we're to your north right now.
Alright, moving to you.
Circling around the armor to our west.
Guys, I hear a vehicle. What do we got?
Contact down east.
This is Alpha, we have no AT, be advised.
Be advised, the
I'm watching
fucker with
the
the vehicle
door to
is in the
northwest.
courtyard that we just were.
I got the north 100 meters.
We need to get hands on some fucking AT. If you see an RPG,
I'm
call it out.
checking the bodies.
Copy.
Oh, it's moving in the plaza, it's moving. I'm next to you, I'm next to you.
Infantry,
In the open
north,
courtyard.
west. Yeah, he's down.
Oh god, I'm gonna hide.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Let's hold up in this building.
Come on!
I'm gonna get a movement order from Actual.
Actual, this is Alpha.
Okay,
What
I
the hell
cannot
is
see
Bravo
that
doing?
that shooter.
We're
Alpha.
currently held up in a
Where
building
are they
in the
going with that
northwest town.
M72?
Do you want us to link up?
What
Bravo's in
the
the fucking
fuck?
plaza, tell him to get off the plaza.
Stand by.
Copy.
Oh god.
Okay, Bravo is split
was that
up to clear
shooter?
buildings, so let's start moving to the east and clear all the way to the ASR.
I fear the vehicle is moving there to the east.
Oh Christ, okay,
Upstairs
just
to
hold,
the top of
just
this
hold.
building.
Roger.
Be advised, it just took
Hallway is
down
clear,
a
I'm
guy
opening the
50
door.
meters south, and that's where the BMP went.
Copy.
Alright, the top room is clear.
Alright,
Grab
Actual
on
is
the
down.
doorway.
I'm gonna coordinate with the other team lead.
Bravo, this is Alpha. I'm going to move east 100 meters from my position and clear standby.
None of the guys we took down to the north have AT.
Bravo,
Was
this
that
is
the
Alpha.
M72?
Didn't sound like it. Sound
I'm
like
going
a
to
big
move
fucking
east from my
cannon.
position and clear up to Tango 1 if I
don't
can.
think it's
Be
something.
advised, also close to us.
There's another
Bravo got it.
disposable RPG across the street right here, west.
I can grab it.
If you can get cover from your body team, then you can go ahead.
I mean, I guess the immediate threat is gone though. So
I'll just store it in this building so it's closer.
Copy, Bravo. We're moving to Tango 1 time now. We'll clear buildings that we take contact from.
Alpha, we're going to start moving east up to Tango 1, reference the map. We're gonna clear buildings that we come into contact with.
Copy, moving to Tango 1.
Contact. Close down the road east. He's still up.
Yep.
Alpha's got contact east down the road. He's down 50 meters.
Contact down.
Nice work.
Who's this? Oh, that's it. Well, I guess I'm your buddy now.
Another vehicle to the
We have a
northwest.
military camp to the northeast, about 50 meters.
Roger.
troop transports. I think those are troop
Troop
transports.
Roger.
It stopped. It stopped over to our west somewhere. Close.
Check fire, check fire. We just got a call that Bravo's been hit.
There's another roadblock over here.
Roger, I'm moving to you.
I can't tell if that's a troop Okay, well, it's right in front of me now. It has no one left in it. So I assume they all jumped out.
Roger that, Bravo. Stand by.
I'm pushing up on this wall up here. Get an angle on them.
Copy.
Prepping frags.
Bravo, I pass it down. We're checking fire. My apologies.
That's behind us. That's behind us.
Watch out to the east, northeast.
Hey, Bravo, this is Alpha. Did we get your...
Those guys are danger close. They're running right up on us. Frag out.
Danger close, northeast.
Frag out.
Roger
That was a
that,
flash. Throw the frag.
Bravo's moving up to assist. How many guys? A fire team?
It looked like a squad.
Holy shit.
All stations, we've got...
I need you...
danger close contact northeast, one squad. We need Bravo on our position. Copy, outstanding.
There's still that troop transport that dropped guys off to our west somewhere. I can see him moving.
Yeah, I saw
Who the
that.
fuck is this?
Back up. In here?
Who the fuck is this? What the fuck?
It's like some fucking...
Friendly coming out,
Copy.
Alright,
There's an enemy around here that just shot me.
medical
We
report.
killed him. We just killed him.
Alpha.
Price is injured, bandaging.
Archer's green.
Drum, you need help?
No, I'm gonna need morphine now.
Outstanding. Wait, do you need Mike on you?
Whenever he has a moment.
Alpha copies.
Do you need me to go to the...
Okay.
I'm going through this building and poking out the other side.
Well, hold up. Mike is down. We need to move to the squad leader's position. So form on me to the south.
Copy moving.
Alright, the other team is over there where all those guys came from. There's still the troop transport that dropped guys off to the west somewhere.
Contacts to the west in Plaza.
What's up, guys? One of you.
Drum, get to the top story of this building and the balcony to the west is eyes up.
Coming in, I'm coming in.
Alright.
I'll stay with you guys.
Just dropped 2 guys at the courtyard.
Price and Drum, set up somewhere separate from us, but where you can cover. We're treating Mike at this time.
Still...
Make sure you PID your targets. We've got infantry in the courtyard, northwest close. Inside the shrubbery.
Drum, you good? You see him?
Hey, Mike.
Shit, Drum's down.
May I have some help? Medical help?
Roger that.
Copy.
Let me know if you need Mike.
I definitely need Mike.
You in this building?
We cleared northwest side.
There you go, buddy.
That's a negative. I have a man down. I need Mike on their position.
Alright,
Dead.
should be good.
Yeah, copy.
And
He's over here.
Okay.
welcome back.
There's still guys to our west and southwest in the courtyard and on the building.
Copy.
Friendly coming up. Where's this couch?
A-firm, start prepping.
Send Doc up top.
I'm here, Price.
Areas, this is 1-3.
Not seeing anything up here moving now.
Yeah, I'm covering this doorway. It looks good in the street.
The guy that popped me was west of the building.
In the other courtyard past the fucking...
Yeah, I saw one guy down there. In the shrubbery.
No, it's a team.
How close, how close?
I'm poking out the top side.
Hey guys,
frag out.
Guys coming in from the northeast and
I just dropped 3 on my lays. There's still more maneuvering over there.
Copy,
back
I'm trying to keep this western side.
Copy that, actual. Please advise on movement order. You want us
Hey,
to
firm.
take Tango
I
1?
want you to keep moving. No, keep moving east.
I just dropped 2 more. Super fucking close. Frag out, frag out.
Actually cleared out.
frag it.
Wait. Was Tango 1 actually cleared out?
Never,
frag
was
out.
Never cleared out. We have contact
Super
close.
close.
Be advised.
Yeah, they're in the
to
other
the west.
courtyard.
In the courtyard. And Tango 1 was never cleared, but is that Sierra 1 the one that you want me to move to?
Coming out.
Roger, you take that.
Thank you.
There's
no, actually move to Tango 1 and then move to Sierra 1.
Thank you.
Copy.
Alright, Alpha. What's the situation? Do we still have contact close?
Yes, sounds like it.
Contact down to
I'm
Copy.
reloading.
Deal with them.
I'll push
Deal
to
with
the
them.
wall.
You want us to push on it? It looks like it's
Yeah,
mostly
I'll-
thinned out.
Yeah, I'll just peek this wall. You're on the balcony. You can see me.
Shit, where's my medic?
Bravo, this is Alpha.
I'm in the first floor with you.
Get
Sierra
set to move.
backside.
Oh, hey, firm.
Alpha is going to move to Tango 1, and then we're going to move to Sierra 1.
I'm gonna push back to the end of the wall again.
Hey, firm.
Okay, I'm with you.
Maybe it'll go better than last time.
No, Bravo. Hold on.
It looks like there's a guy in that tower.
Friendly. I'm hearing
2
another
times.
Vic.
Oh,
Okay, Alpha.
Wait, it might be the Vic that's here that stopped.
Oh god,
Alpha.
Yeah. Send it.
Stop your movement to the northwest and start moving toward Tango 1. We're to clear the buildings at Tango 1 and Sierra 1, so after Tango 1 move down
Tango
southeast
1?
and Sierra 1. Correction, southwest.
Alright, copy.
So where are we going first?
Southwest.
Tango 1,
Southeast.
and then Sierra 1.
Hey guys, we got enemies coming in from the northeast. Bravo.
Be advised, reinforcements are coming in from the northeast, so we're to clear this town. Bravo has found the cache, and they're going to take care of the cache.
Copy. Do we have any kind of mines or demo we can put them on the road?
Did Bravo not clear through this compound yet?
Unknown. And that is also unknown, so we can treat it as hostile.
The doors are closed.
Alright, I'm ready.
This is Alpha. I'll keep an eye out to the northeast and look for AT.
Copy. On you.
Another note from SL, we should look for AT while we can. I presume these reinforcements are going to have some heavy stuff on them.
There was an RPG in that courtyard where we killed all those guys.
Yeah, I also stowed one in a building, so we can go back and grab
Got
it.
nothing left.
Okay, nice. Let's start moving to Sierra 1.
Yeah, Tango 1 is clear.
Tango 1 is clear. We're moving to Sierra 1. I've got this opening here. It looks good. I'm set.
Correction, hold position here. Hold on Tango 1. I need to move to Sierra 1.
Alpha's holding Tango 1.
Looks like we're to get eyes out to the northeast from here. From Tango 1.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna have to
And,
move back
see
to
what we
that
can
compound
find.
to get eyes on
I love
them.
You want to move more northeast?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, well, what do you mean by that compound?
We're gonna have to move to the compound where Bravo is to get eyes out northeast.
Okay, roger. Stand by. We'll go with that for now.
Actually, this is Alpha.
Do we know what kind of reinforcements we're expecting?
I'll call it up and let you know.
This dead guy right here has a RPG 28.
Oh, nice. I'll take it.
There's heat rounds with RPG right there for you.
There's an RPG with a bunch of rounds right here.
Okay, get security. Call your sectors. We've got BTR to the north. Heading to our position.
There's machine guns and tripods.
Hey, Arch, can you come with me? I've got a tower here that's unoccupied.
The second box in here has RPGs. And a bunch
There's
of
an
fucking
RPG in the
rounds.
fucking open here.
You got it. Good.
That's where the other team put it.
Tower over here, man.
This thing only has an effective range of 300 meters.
Well, fucking pray hard, brother.
I picked up the RPG. Where's that
I
BTR?
got eyes on that vehicle.
Roger.
Guys, northwest.
300 meters right now.
Give me that. Where's that?
Get ready, guys. Take the shot.
It's 300 meters. Take it. 200 meters.
Bravo,
Just
Alpha.
kidding.
Somebody take the shot already.
This is Alpha. Stand by.
195.
Ranges 196 and closing.
Laze it. Laze it.
Laser, guys. I don't have eyes on. Clear back blast.
Bearing 338, 170.
I'm firing an RPG.
Moving southwest.
Firing rocket.
I'm out of. Yeah, it's gone behind cover
Is in
for me.
front.
Right. I got more rockets. Don't worry.
Alpha's engaging with RPGs.
Alright.
Okay, I'm shifting position.
Hit.
You got a BDA on that?
We hit it last
It's
time.
smoking.
Roger.
Alright, holding fire. Yep.
Call your sectors, city your sectors, and watch your sectors. Let's see if we can fill in some gaps.
BTS Cata.
We got me and Arch got
Outstanding word.
Northwest.
North in the open, guys. Engage. We're putting a laser.
We've got infantry in the open, north. See if you can get that AR up on that.
I got a troop transport direct north just beyond that wall.
Oh, yes. Okay. Hey, Drum, we've got infantry north.
Raids.
Copy that.
Hello, Bravo, this is Alpha. Could we get some more contact report? Is it mostly still infantry to the north? Roger that. Do you see anything from here?
I saw a guy where those 40s are going off.
Oh, I see. Oh, this smoke, man. Okay.
Arch, where are you at? I'm going to move to you.
I'm
Oh,
on
are
the
you with
northwest tower.
are you with Bravo? A Bravo team lead?
He is in this tower, yes.
Okay. I'll just stay on the lower floor then. Alpha, could you give me an ace report?
Got a Vic coming up the road fast.
Roger. Price is green, I got a shit ton of rockets.
Did you say you were gonna give me one?
Archer's green.
Or I gave you 2 more boats.
Drop me green.
Gun truck 005, 300 meters.
Copy.
Copy, gun truck. Smoke it.
It's at the gas station. Looks like it just got lit up.
Yeah, it smells.
Yeah, it's got no power.
Roger, Neil's coming.
Gun truck down to the northwest.
Alpha fire team reference the lays. There's still infantry in the open.
Copy.
Yeah, direct north in the field.
There's another gun truck close north. I don't know if it's down or not. I need medical attention.
Oh god.
The other gun truck is down.
Alpha, can you send Doc to drop?
Yeah. I'm coming with him.
You want to hop out the back of this truck?
Hello.
Me?
Yeah.
I went a little
Hello,
bit to the
actual.
west.
This is Alpha Sega.
Bandaging.
That truck seemed a little too crowded.
Emilius, be advised, I got that.
Do you need any pain management?
I didn't get the one.
Yes.
Hey, friend.
Roger.
Thanks.
Yep, good call.
Actually, don't do that.
Anyone have targets?
Yeah, negative. I'm gonna move to you, Arch.
I got one.
Can SL use the thermal to see if we have targets?
I don't believe he has one.
He should have one.
Oh, you mean the binoculars? Okay.
No, we should have with the scope.
Oh, roger.
Holland could use pain management, but I'm all green otherwise. Also, probably be advised, I do have an AT stick at the time.
What are our sectors? Myself and Arch have northwest.
Me and Drum are on the northeast.
Outstanding.
Do you have a sandbag tool?
I do have everything.
You put a sandbag up in the back of this thing?
Oh yeah.
023.
I was waiting for you
that
to ask.
outside of the LOA, but
Making a
no,
final
Oh
push,
shit!
same
No,
direction.
no.
Dig in.
God damn it!
We got northeast and northwest to cover.
Right, we have another wave of reinforcements coming in from the northeast and northwest. Final push.
God damn it! I can't. What the fuck?
Also, Bravo, since we have this,
You just give me the tool.
Yeah, I can.
Put it in the back of the truck.
Yeah, I can give it to you if you get to the edge here.
On CLS, might as well.
There you go.
Hey, firm on that. Once after
Bravo,
this
can I
final
get a
push.
refill on CLS and medical attention?
Alpha, let me go. Let me know when you are set watching northwest, northeast. Buddy teams respectively.
We're here. Northeast.
And then, can I also get a? Go ahead. I think I only need 1 times more thing.
Are you putting it in the backside?
Yep.
Bravo, say again for.
Bravo, you set?
Okay. How many 40s?
Thank you.
Yeah,
1,500 meters.
So give me half of whatever you got.
Wait, what? Well, hold on a second. Let's be clear. It's 1,500 meters out to our northeast. We never got close to it. It's up on the fucking hill. It's skylining. You should see it. Oh wait, never mind. You're over there.
A military compound northeast. 200. Well, how many meters? Oh, 1,500 far as fuck. Okay. No, that's
Vehicle
that's
headlights
past our
north
line of eight.
northeast
Hey, there's a
015
vehicle
moving
bearing
right to
north.
left.
Copy.
Moving left to right or right to
Yeah, Bravo's got eyes on as well.
Where is it, Heckman?
You know, my fear is what happens when you try to drive this truck now.
Don't.
Nah, I was
Second
just
vehicle.
I'm sorry. I missed
Say
it.
again?
What is it?
Second vehicle from the same location.
Eyes on.
Trucks?
I think they were gun trucks.
Are they civilian? Make sure you PID the target.
That first one is armored. It's a
Yeah.
it's a fucking BRDM. 2 BRDMs.
Prepping that 18.
Both at the gas station.
I got
Never mind, it was a
right to
gas.
left, I see 'em.
It's got I can't
Get
tell.
ready to engage, guys.
The fuck is that?
I'm going to
Get your AT out and engage. Once they're in range.
It is a
Yeah, they're a
BRDM.
bit too far.
We just unzipped our-
Alright, and then I saw the rear.
I think it doesn't have a top turret though. It's got a gunner.
Hey, firm, that's
Roger.
all we got AT. Start lighting
God
them up,
damn it.
guys. Call out
Oh,
who's
it's
gonna
far.
engage with you.
Oh god!
What's going
Yep, it's acquired this position. Oh god.
The gunner on the first BRDM is
Yep,
down.
what's the range on that
The
arch?
vehicle
Can you
is
give me
still
that?
over there. If you can get that fucking RPG over there, that'd be great because it's rushing the compound.
Yep, oh, it's hit.
Nice work.
It's still moving.
Excellent work.
Yeah, I'll hit it again.
I got eyes on that second one that's further out that's shooting at us. It's over between. It's right up next to the gas station. I don't have a rangefinder.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Alright, this fucker's toast.
Should probably stop shooting at the one that doesn't have a gunner on it and worry about the one that's shooting at us at the gas station.
286 meters to that fucking other BRDM that's still active.
600?
286.
Copy 286. Can you laze it? It's oh god. Oh god, it's shooting. Yeah, I know this.
Yeah, I'm taking fire. I don't have eyes.
Come over to me.
Start getting a security permit.
There's guys pushing through the gas station as well.
Copy. Trying to take out that.
The BRDM has moved. It's northeast of us now, like 200 meters. I don't have a range.
Hey, firm, do you have AT?
I don't see it.
Where are you at with that RPG, man?
Coming to you. I was in a tower to get eyes on them.
Hey, firm.
I'm coming to your pause since it's northeast now.
It's 035, 040.
Copy.
It's gone.
There we go. Where's that infantry? Oh, gas station.
more infantry.
Yeah, we got infantry at the gas station. Lights them up.
015. Got more infantry. Uh, 060 east northeast.
Copy.
Roger. Drum, did you say 060?
Open smoke.
Yep, on my lays where the
Copy.
smoke is. Reloading.
No, BTR 050. What's the range on that?
I do not have a rangefinder.
No, Roger, you see it though.
Price, can you take that BTR or should I come to your tower?
It went behind the smoke. Alright, it's moving to the east.
Price, do you still have AT?
I do,
Pushing
I'm
up.
trying to get
Yeah,
eyes
it's
on.
right there,
Copy.
almost straight east.
Close.
Close.
It's close.
It's coming straight up on us.
Holy
shit. You okay, Drum?
Hey, bro.
Hey, Drum, do you have eyes on the guys in the field? 010 from my position, 200 meters. There's a whole squad out there.
Lays them.
Base on.
They're on the other side of a building from me.
Son of a bitch. Copy.
You want me to
We're gonna get the
reposition?
40s. Negative, we'll take care of them with the 40s and the rifle. They're mostly dead.
What the fuck was that?
Our line, so engage it from your distance. You can move up to the line, but you're not gonna have any cover in the middle of the field. So
You guys got any more contact?
There was some contacts to the northeast, but we lost them once the BTR exploded.
Copy.
Go ahead, Eric. Go ahead, Austin. Wait, hold on. Reinforcements to
Alright, Alpha. Index, index, index. Condition 4 and rally on Sabrera. Outstanding work.
Negative. Make sure you drop all AT also.
Oh, and another note from that cell, we should drop the AT
Done.
that we picked up. Outstanding.
Okay, where in the world is Carmen San Diego?
Okay, I'll be
Come
off
on.
comms for
Hey,
30
you're
Sierra.
gonna
I
be
gotta
the
go
smoke.
pee.
Spera.
I thought you were.
I don't think it was here though.
Alright, everyone, look for the mystical green smoke.
Where? Yeah.
What green smoke? Everything's green.
Areas, we're having a trouble finding you. Where are you at? Yeah,
Why didn't he just come to us?
Yeah, right.
oh, okay.
Sergeant O'Connell, would like to
Hey guys, rally up on me.
Yes.
Wheel here. Excellent.
Have fun.
Thank you, Mike.
There it is. The enemy has
Thanks,
a
Mike.
few hundred of these wonderful toys. If you'll look at the ground.
Oh yeah, they do.
Hold on.
What are
Drop.
these?
Okay, I'm just gonna put it in your bag. It won't drop.
Just tell me what it is.
You know what it is. Hold on. Here you go. There's loads and loads of those wonderful nods.
Oh, excellent.
You're bleeding.
Take any guy.
Am I?
Are you?
You place down some crates that have infinite amount of ammunition.
Guys,
for
group
these
up
guys.
and take a knee and lock it up.
Yeah, I put down a bunch of crates for the weapons cache. I probably should have double checked, make sure they weren't arsenals, shit like that. But that's not why we're here, is it? All right, yeah, lock it up, rally up. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out a couple of notes. I threw a couple of curveballs at you guys at first, just to see what you would do. There was a random hatchback. It was just a civilian hatchback. You guys seemed to handle that pretty well. I didn't see anybody go, oh god, and just start spraying at it. There was another gun truck that came through. I actually don't think it interacted with y'all. I was trying to kind of intercept you, but it was dark as fuck, and I was driving.
You went
Let's
into
see.
a field.
Yeah. Anyway, overall, I thought that was okay. You guys did pretty good at dealing with the armor relatively quickly once you picked up on the fact that there was armor very close. There were a couple of times it maybe took longer than it should have. But night fighting is a bit different than fighting in the day. Luckily, you guys do have fucking nods. Your security was generally okay, except for a couple of minutes before you hit this compound. I managed to sneak a guy right in on you. And there were a couple of guys who were off on their own. And that shouldn't happen. I know it can get pretty fucking nasty sometimes, especially when you're in the middle of a firefight. You've got lots of shit going on, things coming from all sorts of different directions, but that's something to pay attention to. Shit is coming from all different directions, so don't go off alone. Don't let your sectors drop just because something shiny's happening over here. You gotta make sure you know where everybody is, where everybody's looking. Those were the biggest things. You kept this area cordoned off pretty well once you were dug in. You made pretty good use of RPGs, stuff that was laying around. And there were a couple of times when the shots whiffed pretty hard, but you eventually managed to knock it out. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to Captain Drumheller. He's probably noticed way more than I have.
No, just two little things. Why did it take so long to get the M72 on that BMP? Like 5 minutes after the first shot on the BMP with a picked up piece of enemy AT, I still saw the M72 gunner running around with the M72 on his shoulder.
You mean
I have no idea, to be honest.
when we were in this compound?
No,
Which
the
one
the
in
only
particular?
BMP. There was only one BMP, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
only
the
one
first
BMP.
one.
So,
one at the beginning that we chased around for like half an hour?
right, were you chasing it the whole time?
Yep. We could not get to its position before it changed position.
Okay.
It was too squirrely for us to catch up to. And safely maneuver on.
All right. The only other thing is when this BDRM, we can't see it from here, but the one that's at the roadblock, like on the other side of the wall right there, it had no gun on the top and it had no gunner sticking out the top. The gunner got killed, and we shot 3 rockets at it while there was a BRDM behind it at the gas station actively engaging us with its turret. You guys wasted, well, I wouldn't say you wasted, but you need to prioritize what's actually shooting at you, especially when I'm screaming at you on TeamNet. Don't shoot that one, shoot the one that's actually shooting at us. Like, prioritize your armor. You guys need to have that situational awareness and be listening to your teammates. Don't shoot that one. The gunner's dead. Shoot the one that's actually shooting at us out at the gas station. And it took way too long to get that to happen.
Affirm.
That's all I had.
Copy that. Thank you, Captain. Alright, Sergeant Heckman, you have anything to add?
Yeah. Just a quick little tidbit. For Segura, you did pretty good considering first time leading the squad. So just remember like our brevity of comms. Let your guys maneuver and stuff. But like overall, I've seen way worse.
Yeah,
So, in their
considering
first
that
time.
was a specialist and 2 privates leading, that was pretty fucking solid.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sergeant. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, and then the 2 privates. 2 is better than 1 always. Your comms with each other. I could definitely tell you guys were trying to communicate to one another. Again, I'm like not looking at you guys to be some fucking like super swaggy fucking shit hot amazing teams together, because you've never done it together. But the 3 of you were thrust in a situation, and like you're getting a fucking thumbs up from me. So that shit was nice.
What was it?
So, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it.
What was it?
It was shit hot.
It was shit hot.
Outstanding.
Were
That's all I got.
Are you saying the synapses were entangled there, Sergeant Heckman?
They're getting there.
Thank you, Sergeant Heckman. And that's definitely something we've been working on a lot, especially this year. Just really hammering those comms. So I'm glad to see that you guys are making so much progress and doing as well as you are. Let's keep it up. Let's keep fucking just hammering it. Looks like what we need to do is to get a little bit better at our response times to threats like ArmA, a little bit better at keeping our sectors up, and what was the third? Yes, prioritization of targets, like the captain pointed out. You don't want to shoot at something that's not as much of a threat. If you have something that's big and nasty, kill it. But that's going to be as we carry on. Otherwise, I think we're solid. Now let's go down the team leaders. All right, or squad leaders actually. Special Segura, have you got anything?
Yeah, yes, Sergeant. Thank you, Sergeant. The only thing I have to point out is the guy who was up there, or up on the top of that building ahead of us on the northwest side there. Don't go up there, because then the mic can't get you. That's it, Sergeant. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good point. You got a perfectly good tower up here. Now sometimes you got to do funky shit, but
Let's talk about funky shit. Everyone come over here.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
Ooh, I like funky shit.
Oh,
this paint job.
What the fuck?
It's a good one.
It was level before the tires. I don't know how the tires got shot out, but think about shit like that, guys. Improvise. The other thing that we could have done was put a sandbag or dug a trench right here, and then stood on top of it to shoot the wall, to shoot over the wall.
Oh shit!
Absolutely.
I never thought about that.
Improvise, adapt, and become.
That looks like
Become hot shit. Yes, but
it looked fine before the tires got shot out, Sergeant. Did you hear what I just said?
Did you paste the fucking sandbags to the side? Like, that looks terrible.
They were sitting on the fucking bench.
My immersion.
What do you want from me?
It is shattered.
Everything.
If you keep talking, I'm gonna make you sit in the back, and I'm gonna get in the driver's seat and try to move it, because the Vic's probably gonna explode.
Do a fun op with this now. Like, fix it up and just modify it with sandbags. See how long we survive.
Honestly, I would like to do some.
Is it attached?
You can
Like-
attach. It's not attached. You can
Okay,
attach
so it's
it
just
though.
floating there. Okay, I get what you're. Okay, it probably looked better. Maybe.
Yeah.
I
But
doubt it.
that's
Probably
what I
still
said,
look gas.
like 4 times.
It was looking better, yeah.
But to bring it home, shit like this is stuff I love. The fucking joint off we did the other night, I actually sat and dug a proper trench line, got it all prettied up. It was fucking awesome, and then we had to leave, which was sad. But think about shit like that. Combine your fortify and your entrenchment tools. Combine them with themselves. Combine them with things like trucks, like the captain was saying. Building a firing step. along the wall. There's all sorts of shit you can do. Just, think a little outside of the box here and there, and you'll be good to go. Alrighty. Alpha, that is Private Huang.
Oh yes, thank you, Sergeant. So I think the last BRDM was just an oversight from my part. I wasn't really paying attention, and so it wasn't really called up at all. And thanks to Bravo for helping us when we were, I think before getting to Tango 1, there was some point in the mess where Drum was throwing grenades at everything, and we had a few guys get very close, and Bravo coming to us in that situation, I think, is what I missed doing during the last squad training when we were pushing up to the main objective, which is namely to get help from the other fire team. And it actually worked out perfectly. We didn't end up having any deaths. So thanks for the quick help on that. And I remember there's also a friendly fire incident. I think someone in my fire team shot someone in Bravo's. Yeah, so what was going on?
That was me. That was Arch.
Oh, I see.
I had
Okay,
just
no
finished
problem.
eliminating 2 guys to the left of you, and then I looked at your position, and all I saw was the guy leaning over a corner with his weapon pointed at me, so that was just reflex. My bad.
Yeah, I also
Okay, well
lased you just to make sure you wouldn't shoot me if you still shot me.
Unfortunate.
Don't worry, Arch, it's all good. Fun and games.
Did you turn your laser on?
Yeah.
And also remember, when that laser goes directly at somebody, it's a thin little sweep. It's not like crossing lasers, right? We get the whole length of it. If it's like pointed right at somebody, they only get the little sweepies. It's not like a real laser. It doesn't blind them or, illuminate their fucking like eye holes.
I just flash it at people to tell them, hey, I'm over here.
I honestly, as soon as he started shooting, I pushed you farther out into the open so that he could shoot you more.
Alrighty. I've had
That
to
was
go
an
off
awesome
comms for a
moment.
second. Alright, so lastly we have Private Khrushchevsky. Welcome back to team leading, by the way. And do you have anything to toss out for us?
One, I love it when Cole gets drunk. I'm actually really enjoying team leading.
I'm pretty sure he's working, but yeah.
Yeah, working like Patrick.
Anyway, I like
under his fucking rock.
No, I like having you team leading. You're good. You're getting your rust shaken off. It's good to have you on there. And good to have you back. Anyway, got one final question before I hand it over for general season Qs. Did y'all have fun tonight?
It was fun. Thank you.
All right.
Was that the best you could do?
You keep saying that, and next time I'm just going to throw an entire company of T-72s at you.
I know.
I want to deal with that. Just give us the AT. We'll deal with it.
BMPs are way bigger a threat than T-72s.
Yep, because they're mobile and agile and...
No. Because they
But
have
why?
fucking autocannon on them.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Big
I wanted to ask, is the BTR-80A a bigger threat than the BMP just because it moves faster?
Very, very, very similar threat.
Yeah, I know we hype the 80 alphas in OSUT a lot, but I guess it depends on what's currently shooting at you.
The BTR you can take out with a single shot from an N72. The BMP not so much. So
yeah.
Or you can disable it with a fucking 40. You cannot do that to a BMP. So what's the bigger overall threat?
Well, if the BTR is doing circles at 60 miles an hour around the compound that you're in.
Then someone's getting yelled at.
Yeah.
Oh.
And somebody's
Now,
back to Zeus
let's
then.
talk about a BTR sitting up on a fucking hill like where that shit is at and shooting at us from a click and a half away. That's the biggest threat, because we can't reach out and touch that. We have like one weapon system that can. On the ground. A properly placed piece of armor.
Mortar?
Why we have JDAMs.
Sometimes.
Hand grenade.
Mortars?
Our mortars are not rated to penetrate armor.
It's unfortunate.
Jav is the only one.
It will
Yes, that's the one thing we
The only
have.
thing that'll lock on.
It will rust eventually, okay?
You have to ask the weapon guys, though. They'll tell you that they'll be able to hit it with the fucking M72 at
with a wall.
5 clicks out. Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead. Krashevsky, I think I saw you had a question.
Yes, you've given me the opportunity to control that. It'll be my second one. Can I please press the button?
All right, let's get the fuck out of here real quick.
Oh,
Here,
outstanding.
everyone run. I gotta throw the orange smoke.
See.
Wouldn't be a 1-3 training if a lot of shit didn't fucking
I had
explode.
completely neglected to go out.
This is
Completely
probably
neglected
not
to
far enough away to be
remember
perfect.
that.
There's so many.
Send a message to my HR rep. Unsafe working conditions.
Yeah.
Roger, I'll pass it up.
Can I drive that UAZ into the explosion?
No.
Possibly into that. We gotta get this far.
I think we should be good. Okay, they're calling it now. Bravo's calling it now. Stand by, stand by. Nice.
Lame.
Till that fucking box with the 90,000 RPGs starts clicking off.
Reminds me of the Battle of Midway.
Well, that's... It's whistling. What? Oh, because...
Oh god.
No, it's the damned ammo dump, man. The missiles are all going off. Fucking hell.
Oh god. Archer, you right.
Yeah.
Oh, those are definitely fireworks. Christ alive.
So much for the civilians that were in the town.
I think that would have destroyed half the.
What was that, Joe? Oh
Nothing.
god, everyone's alive.
Are we done?
It hurts so good. Yeah.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream.
No,
I will be back in about 30 minutes for Special Forces mission.
Captain?
The firework went right up his rectum.
What? What?
You're far away from us.
He wanted that. That's how he wanted to go. So.
Okay, I thought we were done.
Negative.
Negative,
Hey,
sorry.
Bravo, I did want to just give you a recommendation later. We don't have to do it at the squad level though.
I left you link to that document.
Also, remember, guys, tomorrow is the 75th anniversary of the D-Day landings, so if you're
What?
feeling froggy and want some good fucking historical context for some of the shit we do, you know, go look at some Wikipedia articles, find a documentary, shit like that. Hell, watch
Band of
good
Brothers
ass
all the
movie.
time.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Band
I
of
got
Brothers,
a story
good
for you
shit.
guys. If y'all want to hang around a second.
All right, I actually have to go off comms for just a moment, but you guys hang out as long as you want. Sergeant Heckman and Captain Drumheller, if you guys have a moment, I'd love to pick your brains about how the Zeusing went, because I'm fairly new at this, and you guys are definitely not very new at this. If that's all right.
The only thing I'm going to tell you is you utilize armor at its maximum range, not its minimum range. Because it goes from being an extreme threat to being almost no threat at all.
Copy that, sir. So get them sort of stood off a long way out.
Well, I mean, it's your squad. If you want to destroy them with a BMP from 2 clicks out, that's fine. But no one's going to learn anything from that. It's, you know, maximum range where we can shoot back at them, and let you know you have to design the mission around whatever. But you have to design the mission realizing that they've got one AT4 and one M72, and that's it.
Yeah, but that's such a good advice.
Copy that, sir. I'll keep that in mind in the future. I think think I would have been off mark with that a few times, so I'll square it. Thank you, sir. Sergeant Heckman, do you have any advice on the Ares side of things?
Negative. That shit was fun. You know,
Hey, Wayne, you want to
Spoke
go
those
blow up
over
that other
TeamNet, so I had
truck?
no idea they
for
were
the
there.
night, like
Oh,
you know,
okay,
shit
roger.
with the
Yeah,
armor,
so just shit
like
like that.
our
That's the only thing I
70s,
would
like,
recommend.
They
You
don't
don't
have.
Are you guys on the server already?
No. I've been talking to these fools. I forgot they even started ArmA.